Bring up the next prisoner. Bring up the prisoner. Frederick Rolfe, you are charged that on the 21st day of October 1882, you did unlawfully commit a certain trespass. How do you plead?
Guilty.
It'll be a fine. £1, 15 shillings and sixpence. Take him down, officer.
I was taken to Norwich by train, handcuffed to a policeman. When I got to Norwich, I was led along to the streets the same way like a real dangerous fella. But be that as it may, I know it seemed a long road to me to the streets, but at last we arrived at the castle entrance. I shall never forget what I felt when I first saw that gloomy place. I was just fit to cry, but I held back my tears somehow.
I'm Chris Reeve, the curator of Bungay Museum, and this manuscript I'm holding is the autobiography written by Fred himself, and it states at the top, the life and history of the King of the Norfolk Poachers, written by himself.
But here I've got a 1935 first edition which actually has a picture of Fred in the front, which obviously been stuck in by the family, and here it says to Angela Ryder Haggard, which is Mrs. Jane's mother, and it's signed by Frederick Rolfe. Isn't that wonderful?
18th of March 1862, Frederick, the son of John and Elizabeth Rolfe, at Pentney, father's occupation a labourer.
And we never hear anything in the book about the family, but Pentney was absolutely full of his cousins, his aunts, the whole family. So he wasn't brought up in isolation, as you're kind of led to believe.
The keeper came along, Mr. Albert Cottles was his name. He was a very strict keeper. We was sheltering under the tree and he told me that this was the tree that the Norfolk Poacher hung his dog.
In Southend Road, where I met Fred, I think my father was the only man who had a job. Fred Rolfe, to my mind, was a professional poacher. The tales he used to tell about netting rabbits and things like that, he was pleased with the job he was doing.
That's it, that's a 50-yard long net.